Hello. Today I'm going to talk about a program I wrote in C++ that collects a positive integer from a user and displays the least number of coins that are equal to the value. So I've included two libraries today, the IOStream library as well as the limits library. The limits library is needed to use the numeric limit statement that allows me to clear the buffer stream and pause the system until it gets user input. Okay, so in my main function, I've started off by declaring a few variables and initializing them. And the next thing that I'm doing is I'm asking the user to enter an amount for an integer greater than 0. So when planning my program, I decided to use the nested if-else statements and also use else if so that the program won't continue to check each conditional statement after it's found one. And let's see. Okay. When evaluating how to provide the least amount of coins that equate the value, you do it exactly as if you were a cashier handing back change. So you think about the largest denomination first. So here I start by evaluating how many quarters will fit into the user's value by dividing the value, in this case stored in the variable amount, by 25. I also evaluate what is left over after the maximum number of quarters have been counted by using the mod operator. So I've assigned that to the variable leftover and use nested if statements to determine what values to assign nickels and pennies. So down here, I have straight if statements. And to output to the user the correct grammar of the amount of coins. So I see that I'm a bit inconsistent here with the use of the singular output. So I'm using the variable to call the actual value here. And then here I'm just going to say, hey, there's 1 dime and write it out without utilizing the variable other than to see if the variable is just equal to 1. And I changed this for the other coins because I wanted to see what is visually preferred. So, what's actually easier for, say, another programmer who's jumping on my code. And I guess I kind of liked this. It's the immediate visual understanding of the complete sentence. But I guess this is more of a stylistic choice of the programmer. Down here, so in my last module, Module 3, I added this ANCC compliant code deposit system so the user has time to review the coins before the program exits. So to my surprise, this line alone did not work to pause the program this time. And after trying a few things out, I discovered that adding a separate command to get input from the user paused the program. And for whatever reason, it does not work. One does not work without the other. So I have to have both in here. So let's run it. Okay, so let's do 98. Okay, I'm gonna make this higher. So 98, so that would break down into 3 quarters, 2 dimes, and 3 pennies. Okay, one more time. Oh, that's right. I need user input. All right, let's try 999999. There we go. Well, that's a lot of quarters. I'm glad I put that user input call in so that I can actually check it. Yep. Okay, well, that's right. Okay, thank you guys, and see you in Module 5.